What's up guys? Today we're exploring one of the most exciting and violent combat sports where headbutts are allowed and fights can only end in knockouts. Lethwei. So Lethwei, often referred to as Burmese Bare Knuckle Boxing, is a traditional martial art and combat sport originating from Myanmar. Known for its ferocity and the use of headbutts, Lethwei is considered one of the most brutal martial arts in the world. Unlike many other combat sports, Lethwei matches are traditionally fought without gloves, using only tape and gauze to protect the fighter's hands. So Lethwei's roots can be traced back to ancient Burma, with historical records suggesting that the sport has been practiced for over 1,000 years. It was developed as a method of hand-to-hand combat for soldiers once they found themselves weaponless on the battlefield. The earliest known records date back to the Pyu Empire in the 2nd century, when the sport was used by warriors in wars against neighboring countries. Traditional Lethwei matches were held during festivals and public celebrations, drawing large crowds. Fighters used hemp to wrap their hands, and matches took place in sandpits. The format of the sport has remained largely unchanged for centuries. So Lethwei is renowned for its permissive rule set, which allows for a wide range of striking techniques very similar to Muay Thai. These techniques would include punches, kicks, elbows, knees, and the 9th limb, headbutts. Unique to Lethwei, headbutts are a key component that can be used offensively and defensively. This is one of Lethwei's most defining features that differentiates it from its sister arts. Matches are traditionally fought over 5 3-minute rounds with 2-minute rest periods in between. In traditional Lethwei, there's no judges and fights can only be won via knockout. If a knockout doesn't occur, the match is declared a draw. If a knockout or injury does occur, the fighter can take a 2-minute special break to recover. After that timeout, the fighter can choose whether or not he wants to continue fighting. Each fighter can do this only once per fight, and they can't do it in the 5th round. With the inclusion of headbutts and the knockout-only rule, this totally changes the dynamic and the strategy of a sport that otherwise on the surface looks very similar to Muay Thai. Fighters aren't concerned with scoring points or protecting the score. They have only one objective, and that's to win. And to win, you've got to incapacitate your opponent. And it's these unique features about Lethwei that draw fighters that are looking for something that's raw and authentic. Traditional Lethwei has seen significant changes as it's moved into the modern era. Historically, matches were fought without any form of hand protection. Fighters would use hemp rope to wrap their hands. But in contemporary professional Lethwei, fighters use gauze and tape, which offers some more protection while preserving the essence of bare knuckle fighting. Modern Lethwei also features a point scoring system for international events to make it a little bit more palatable to global audience. This adaptation helps in securing the safety of fighters and also promotes the sport in regions where stricter combat sports regulations are in place. Lethwei holds a significant place in Burmese culture. It's not merely a sport, but a tradition that reflects the history and spirit of the Burmese people. Lethwei matches are often accompanied by traditional music, played by an ensemble called the Sadal, which includes drums, cymbals, and other traditional instruments. This music plays a crucial role in creating the atmosphere of the matches. The traditional Lethwei Golden Belt is regarded as the highest, most prestigious award for Lethwei fighters. There's only one golden belt for each weight category, with the open weight class champion being considered the strongest Lethwei fighter. Some of the more notable fighters to have made a name for themselves competing in Lethwei would include Dave Leduc. He's a Canadian fighter who's become a prominent figure in Lethwei, earning the title of openweight Lethwei champion. He's arguably done the most to promote Lethwei on a global stage. There's also Tun Tun Min, a Burmese fighter known for his aggressive style and multiple championships. There's also Lethwei Ma Xiang, another celebrated Burmese fighter with a very long and successful career. So with all that I've shared, it might have gotten you thinking, why isn't Lethwei more popular? Well, despite its rich history and unique characteristics, Lethwei faces several challenges that have hindered its rise in global popularity. So one of the reasons is the violence and brutality. Lethwei is one of the most violent combat sports due to its bare knuckle nature and the use of headbutts. The intensity and brutality can be off-putting to a wider audience, particularly in regions where combat sports are more regulated for safety. Many countries have stringent rules about what can be broadcasted on television, and Lethwei's violent nature can limit its appeal and accessibility. Due to its violent rule set, Lethwei is difficult to sanction and is illegal in many countries. Headbutts, a significant aspect of Lethwei, is banned in most other combat sports, making it challenging to organize events in countries with strict regulations. As of now, Lethwei is legal in only a few countries outside of Myanmar, which again limits its accessibility. And compared to other combat sports like boxing, MMA, or even Muay Thai, Lethwei just hasn't seen the same level of investment in promotion and marketing. These sports have long histories, large followings, and extensive promotion and established organizations like the UFC and the WBC. Lethwei is relatively new to the international scene and still building its brand and reputation. Organizations like the World Lethwei Championship, WLC, have started to make strides, but the sport still lacks the global marketing push needed to compete with these more established combat sports. The lack of protective gear and permissiveness of headbutt also raises significant safety concerns. Modern combat sports have moved towards more safety-conscious regulations to protect athletes, with efforts to promote a better quality of life post-fight career. Lethwei's traditional rules may be seen as too dangerous, deterring fighters and audiences who are more accustomed to regulated and safer combat sports environments. And due to its rule set, it's generally considered harder for fighters to pivot over from other combat sports, creating a higher barrier of entry for its talent pool. And lastly, although Lethwei is deeply rooted in Myanmar's culture and the sport has a strong following within Myanmar, its growth has been somewhat insular. Whether it's language barriers, limited international exposure, or even the political situation in Myanmar have all played significant roles in limiting the sport's spread. However, in recent years, Lethwei has gained international attention thanks in part to the efforts of organizations like the WLC and the rise of social media. Fighters from around the world, including Western countries, have taken interest in Lethwei, helping to spread its popularity beyond Southeast Asia. As a result, Lethwei has found a niche audience globally, contributing to its growth and development. In conclusion, Lethwei is a testament to the rich martial traditions of Myanmar, showcasing a blend of technique, strength, and most importantly, resilience. Its unique characteristics, especially the use of headbutts and bare knuckle fighting, sets it apart from other combat sports. And as it continues to evolve and gain recognition, Lethwei stands as a symbol of cultural heritage and a fierce form of competition in the world of martial arts. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really goes a long way to help the channel out. And if there's any subjects or topics you'd like for us to cover, please let us know. Until then, we'll be sure to keep coming out with more content for you guys. So keep training, stay safe, and be healthy. We'll see you guys in the next one.